looking?
I got
Oh,
the toy
thank
therapy
God.
table one that I use all the
Good
time.
morning, everybody. And there's nobody here.
This may be short.
Maybe short-lived because it's raining. So if you catch this on the flip side,
And it's pre-Mother's Day, so you know.
Yeah. What are you doing for Mother's Day?
Nothing really. I mean,
That's how I am. Oh, I wonder if they can see me in my camo.
Kim's like, it's just another day. So it is.
I got a card.
I got well.
I
I'm
thought
mad.
about getting.
What's up, Cisco? What up?
I thought about getting a. Oh, she might be watching. She's
Yeah,
not.
don't say that.
She's not watching. There's only one person in here,
Yeah, but she may rewatch.
but not before Mother's Day.
Well, you never know.
You never know. But I'm thinking about getting her an espresso machine
Ooh.
because she complains about the coffee at work, and so I can just make her an espresso in the morning.
Yeah. Hey, Jared, if you're watching this, we started early because it started sprinkling.
Yeah, and we may end earlier if it continues.
So
I have to go
as of
somewhere
right
at
now,
9:30,
it's cool.
and it's dry in that section.
Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah. I mean, you got a canopy above you, so
You can scoot over. Would you like to?
I could, but it's not raining right yet.
Okay. Up, 8 people. Boom.
When
3 likes.
When 2 more people come in here, I'm gonna show you something new that I printed that's I think really freaking cool.
Yeah. What is it? Tell me.
Well, I gotta wait. We gotta wait for 2 more people. Hey, Patrick from the UK. What part of the UK?
You should show it to the 8 people that are here and then not show it again. Oh, 10.
Boom. All right.
Did you print this?
Don't crush it.
I'm not. You printed on this.
No. I printed this.
Oh, looky there.
You gotta turn it around right.
Look at you. And it fits?
Yeah. You got a little hole underneath to pop the can out.
That is awesome. What in the world is wrong with you?
I'm gonna print you and Jared one, but the filament that I'm gonna use is like a blended red black. Is that not cool?
That's great.
And a Mountain Dew bottle fit in it too.
That is hilarious.
You like left-handed or right-handed?
I like it like this where it's showing.
Yeah. So the left-handed one shows as well. There's a left and a right. So
See, I like it when with the color instead of the
So the filament that I'm got coming, it'll blend red and black.
So you're drinking these Ultra Fantasy Ruby Reds?
I like them. Yeah. Got a little bit of a grapefruit.
Oh yeah, I can
to it.
smell it.
0 sugar.
Yeah,
So-
just what my heart needs. I like it.
Hey.
Well, it started to rain.
Tell Kate we're wrapping up at 9:30.
Wrap it up at 9:30?
Yeah.
All right.
So that way, she won't leave me hanging in the rain.
I'll just walk over to Target.
Oh, okay.
You gonna scoot over me?
No, man.
All right.
Give me 2 seconds.
I'm here.
Hang on. I was playing with the print.
There we go. I guess I could.
Come on, scoot over.
I guess I could put it over here in the actual official location. There we go. It's kind of chilly. There we go. Maybe it's just one cold sense. But yeah, I'm gonna.
How you been? Doing all right. How are you?
Man, I'm all right. It's good. So I'll have you and Jared one of these in a couple of weeks.
Cool.
Sweet. Yeah, just as a
Hilarity. That is great. So there's a guy that's printed these things that has this little like rubber flap. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
And it holds 2 beers.
Yep.
And you just go like that, and the one beer pops out, and it like takes the other beer. I thought, man, that's hilarious.
I don't know. Like I said, when I saw it, I was like, you know what? I like little trinket things. And if you don't use it for a monster thing, you can put your little thing down in there and use it for a pencil holder, or a pen holder, or
I was about to say, I don't drink Monsters.
Well, I was able to get the skinnier Mountain Dew bottles fit as well. So there's options. You know.
Everybody, sorry. Wait, I'm not late. Y'all went early.
He actually
Hey.
got here like 15 minutes ago.
So I didn't stop to
I
get
said,
"What's
anything
up
to
with you?"
eat.
I said, you beat Jared. That's
I'm
like,
just trying to get
Yeah, we should be sitting there waiting on you to show up.
my life back into order.
With all the shambles.
It is. Had a heart scan. I gotta go. Yeah, I had
Still
to go.
there?
Yeah, still there. It's got a lot of crap on it. I gotta go to. I went to a cardiologist on Friday. Gotta get ultra. What is it called?
Ultrasound.
Ultrasound in a couple of weeks.
dude, I had a
But currently, I don't have chest pain or anything. But he was like,
so
You
you
need
didn't
to
have
start
you didn't
exercising.
have an echocardiogram.
I'm getting my echocardiogram in 2 weeks.
If they do it in 4D,
Yeah.
it's insane.
Really?
I had one done in not 4D, but here's
Yeah.
the thing:
What is 40?
4D. You got 3D. 4D is like
They can
than
move it
3D.
around.
Because
It
they're
has
doing
the
baby
isometric
ultrasound.
view.
Guys,
There's more
Does
detail.
that make sense?
Because now that's the big thing with baby ultrasound. 4D.
Yep. I wouldn't let Keely get one with Phoebe was in there. I was like, nah, I don't want to see what that kid looks like in that weird.
You can actually see. It's like crazy.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But the
My buddy who works with me, my employee, his wife had their baby at 25 weeks. Yeah, I'm pregnant. He had his
so
baby at 25 weeks,
Have fun, Susan.
and she's just now 3.5 pounds, and they took her out of her box. She's no longer a box baby, and she's in a bassinet, but she still doesn't get to leave the hospital until June. But she was this big when she was born.
yeah, it's crazy.
Wow. Yeah.
The
Super early.
the echocardiogram, they put all the stuff on your chest like they do for an ultrasound.
Yeah, all that goopy stuff. Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
it's not. So
I'm not. I have
I would
no
go
hair
ahead
on my body.
if
which
you
is
have
weird.
any hair, I just go ahead and shave it.
I don't have any hair. I'm like one of
get
those.
rid of anything.
You know those ugly cats
Yeah,
that don't have
hairless-
hair?
hairless cat.
That's me.
Yeah,
My
that
wife.
episode of Friends was on yesterday.
Which one?
The one with the hairless.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? That's hilarious.
It is a freaky looking.
Yeah.
And it just
Look
looks
at
so
Mexican
yes.
hairless.
Mexican hairless. Oh, I love those cats. I think.
But don't they look like they're really evil looking?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the other reason why I like them. So I'm allergic to cats, and it's their dander and their saliva that I'm allergic to.
So it makes them hairless.
But they still lick and clean themselves, so I just don't know if since their hair doesn't float around. I don't know if it would really affect me. I guess. Oh, I thought that was one on the leash for a second.
No, that was
Um,
free.
Yeah, that one's got
this,
some
this
fur.
is a whole thing with it there. And you see a, oh my God, they're still coming out.
It's like a clown car over there. It's like 8 people just filed out of this place.
They're
There's
still
another
coming.
one.
No, baloney. Holy cow. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that was 8. There was 3 the first, or was there 4?
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
And a dog, so 10.
Yeah. Oh, wait, they're going to let some more out of the back.
Oh my God, if that happens, it's going to be so freaking hilarious.
Nope.
No, okay, that's crazy.
That's awesome.
When you
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in a little tiny Fiat. Oh, man, you ruined it.
Sorry. Sorry, I really did.
you know, that's the thing, because I remember coming here with when my granddaughter got married, and it's literally
Wow.
When-
It seems like he's so not old. But
Oh, he's not that old.
I know.
when I was doing wedding photography.
Yeah. Hey, Bruce, that's
It-
why
it
it
is
is always
live.
live.
Oh my God, he's back. That's crazy.
Where
We
is he
missed
now?
you with an upside down question mark. How the heck did you do an upside down question mark?
He must be
Anyway,
in Mexico.
the amount of
Would that be
ignorant
Pablo then?
stress that people put on themselves for a wedding is insane.
Oh yeah, that's why when my wife and I got
Oh,
married, we didn't
my wedding
invite
was-
anybody, but my mom, her mom, my best friend and his wife, and her best friend and her husband. That was all that came. I was like, I'm not doing crazy
we
town.
drove to Gatlinburg, got
See, that's
married in a
pretty
little
smart.
chapel.
We flew to Isla Morada, Florida. Got married in the Keys.
But it's funny to me because, like I said, as a wedding photographer, you see all the evil.
Oh, the crazy, the crazy.
No, it's evil. It's straight up evil because it's like
Your label's not lined
Your
up.
label's not lined up in your driver.
and it's like the people that have nothing to do with it, are the worst. Like the bride and groom. Grooms are cool. Grooms are like, look, I just want this over. Let's
Yeah,
do it.
they're
Let's get
done.
it going.
But
Get it going, get
sometimes
outta
the
here.
groom's mom is just as bad as the
Oh
bride.
my God, yes. And the
Yes.
thing about it is, what used to tickle me, like the grooms, best men, all the grooms, everything. They're ready like 5 hours
Oh,
before
yeah,
anything's
yeah.
going on. And I swear, I think that pisses everybody off.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question. Do you miss that at all?
I miss the good ones.
Okay.
What's the last wedding you did?
4 years ago. Well, the last one I did actually is the one that's on my cover page on my website.
Do you still do any photography at all, like for people?
I'm
Not like you used to, right?
No,
Yeah.
I'm so selective now. I mean, I turn down more because, in all honesty, there's parts of me used to. That's why my rates were so much cheaper than everybody else here in town. It was 50 to 60% cheaper than anybody else here in town.
But you had to want to work with the person. You wouldn't just take anybody.
When I first started doing photography. And here's the crazy part: you're gonna walk in here and you're gonna pay $4,000 for a dress that you're gonna wear for 3 hours.
Yeah.
12 at the most.
Yep.
And never wear it again.
Yep.
And you're gonna haggle
Oh yeah, for your
over photos.
that
You're
you
gonna have for
keep
the rest of your
forever.
And I had one of the best conversations there because one of the things I did in my contract is I'd meet with the bride and the groom. We'd go through a shot list, blah blah blah, get deposits, blah blah blah. The second meeting I had was with the bridegroom, mother of the bride, mother of the groom. And there was a stipulation in my contract that the mother and mother-in-law had to sign that they would shut the hell up.
Yeah.
This was the bride's day.
Yeah.
The bride was the only person that mattered. Not even the groom. It's her day. Because, like I said, the grooms don't care.
Yeah.
They're just like, just get me up there.
Yeah, just get me married so I can get this over with.
And I actually had a mother-in-law that said, well, that's just ridiculous. You're telling me I have no say in my son's wedding? I'm like, yeah. When it comes to the photo,
Their day.
you know. And then it's like you spend all. The best wedding that I ever did was actually a family member. I didn't actually photograph it, but I attended it, and it was the greatest freaking thing in the world. They had number one, their wedding cake was Krispy Kreme donut. It was a donut
shower.
Nice. And so that everybody went to get a piece of wedding cake
Yeah.
and grab the donut.
Yeah.
Started at the top. Wasn't fancy, didn't have no idea. It was a glazed Krispy Kreme donut.
You would.
Jenga.
They had just like simple little finger food, like pigs in the blanket.
That's awesome.
Just little things.
That's the best kind of wedding.
Yeah.
When they have good, delicious
Finger food.
foods. Yeah.
I mean, then
I hate a sit down dinner wedding.
Oh.
You know what else I hate?
My brother
My
did that,
friend's
and I didn't even
Catholic
get to eat at it.
What? No.
I was actually videoing. Kate was serving punch. So by the time we got done with what we needed to do, the caterer's already cleaned up.
No food
Oh,
for you.
We didn't get to eat. So we
That was
we
one
have
of
to
my.
have it to the Mexican restaurant down the street. We'll be back.
Now there's one wedding I did, and I have to say this is probably the most original wedding. It was two people that they were really into the Hiwassee River. They loved the river. They're on the river every weekend. Blah blah blah. And so they got married at the river. Beautiful wedding, had river water. What it's called.
Yeah.
But the cool thing about it was when they left the wedding, they left in the ski boat.
Oh, that's cool.
She was driving. He was on the wakeboard.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Sweet.
Had the whole,
Yeah.
just married.
Yeah.
And she takes off. He's in his
wetsuit.
No.
Oh,
his
in his tux.
She was in the wedding dress.
Oh,
He was,
that is
and
awesome.
he jumped down in the water, hooked up on the board. She roared. I was like, that's freaking cool.
That's awesome.
And
That's awesome.
that was probably the most unique. I mean, because, and again, here she is in her wedding dress, rocking and rolling.
Our exit music when we were walking back out was the throne room scene from A New Hope.
Oh, nice. That's awesome. That's awesome.
So
My wife walked down the aisle to "Where Is My Mind" by the Pixies, but a piano version, and it was awesome. It's like one of our favorite songs.
Ours was on a pipe organ.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So I used to work lights, video, and sound. Where was it?
Murfreesboro.
Oh, okay. I was like, because there's at Lee University, they have a really cool
Yeah.
pipe
First,
organ.
First United Methodist Church in
Okay. There's a
gorgeous church.
there's a company here in town that makes pipe organs that travel all over the United States, like to install them. And I went into their factory because I used to lease them trailers to haul everything.
Yeah.
And they put the whole thing together and test it, and then take it apart and number it, and then put it back together at the location. And some of these are huge. They did the one at Lee University, which is beautiful. But anyway, I used to work lights, video, and sound, and the coolest wedding that I ever did with lights, video, and sound was a Indian wedding, and they did it Bollywood style.
That's where I got married.
Oh, that's beautiful! Wow, that is awesome.
have you ever noticed how Methodist and Catholic churches have so much in
Oh,
common
they
when it comes
very-
to
Yeah.
Especially if Methodist Church is into high church, which this
Yes,
one
dude, that church is beautiful.
is. It is gorgeous.
Leo the 14th?
Pope Bob.
Yeah. What do you think of that?
I was shocked.
Chicago. I wasn't
Everybody was
shocked.
I wasn't. Because
Were
it's
you?
American. Yes,
I wasn't shocked.
He's
And-
the first one.
well, it's because the United States is in turmoil, according to the rest of the world,
But still,
and so they needed to help.
did not see him coming.
I did. I saw it.
No, you did.
I did.
I
Saw it
didn't.
coming.
I remember they were like listing all the potential ones. He was the last one they listed. It was like, he's an American, so that's not going to happen.
Because it's never happened. Here's the best part. I think he's black, which is even cooler. Yeah. Oh yeah, he is. His parents are from Haiti.
Oh, he's not.
Yeah. There's a whole deal about it. You need to.
No, he's not.
I'm just telling you.
He's
You
the
need to
whitest
read
white
about it.
boy I ever
I
saw.
understand that, but in his heritage,
Brother's wife?
in his heritage, he's black.
He's a
Well,
White Sox
we
fan.
all got that in our heritage.
Yeah, everybody.
I'm just telling you. I'm excited for
Actually,
it.
saw something last night. They had footage from the World Series, like 2004.
Yeah,
or
where he's
something.
sitting in the
But
stands.
He's sitting in the
2004.
before.
Yeah.
Okay. He's sitting in the stands watching the World Series.
It's gonna be
It
interesting.
was White
It's gonna
Sox
be
jersey.
interesting. Like I said, I did not expect it.
I'm excited for it. Andy fights with JD Vance on Twitter, which is even better.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like this guy even more.
This guy is great, dude. He is so good. I am so stoked.
go,
So I went to
Bob.
Memorial Hospital yesterday, right, to go
Yeah.
see my cardiologist. And as Keely and I were walking out, I was like, man, they haven't even changed the Pope's picture yet. They still had the old Pope picture up.
Oh yeah.
But, I mean, I understand that they
It'll
have
be
to
a
wait.
Well,
Yeah, they have to wait for the official photo.
yeah, he's not inaugurated till what, next Sunday?
Next Sunday.
Yeah. So yeah, but I like the fact he's Leo the 14th. I like that Leo the 14th.
Yeah.
That was
So
Yes.
you know that there's no more room at the Vatican for where they put the Pope picture.
Yeah.
This is the last spot,
yeah.
and they say when that spot gets filled and that guy dies, that's when he's coming back, baby. Are you ready? Because I am. I am so stoked for it. The apocalypse, baby, is coming right after
Have you
this Pope dies.
have you well he is young too.
Yeah,
He's
so it's
60s.
fun. Yeah.
So we'll hopefully have him around for a while.
40
um,
plus years.
Have you watched any of the Bondsmen on Netflix?
Bondsman. No,
Kevin
I haven't.
Bacon. Oh my god.
Wait,
Yeah.
it's on Netflix?
Yeah, you got Netflix, right?
I do.
So
Is it new?
it's he's a bounty hunter for the devil.
Yeah. I know. And I've heard it's really good, but I didn't think it was on Netflix.
Yes, it's on Netflix.
Cool.
I watched like the first 5 episodes.
Somebody told me to watch it, and I was
Or
like,
it's Prime.
So he's
It's
basically
Prime.
Ghost Rider.
it's on Prime.
Yeah,
It's on Prime. Yeah. Because I was trying to find something last night to
Oh my
watch on
God.
Netflix, and I was like, I can't find anything, so I just went to bed. And then when you said Kevin Bacon, I was like, that's the show I'm supposed to be
It
watching.
is so freaking funny. I mean, the concept of it's amazing, but his mom's hilarious.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it. I love Kevin Bacon. I think.
So you know he gets killed and goes.
Yeah.
So that's like literally the opening thing,
Oh, okay,
right?
good. Oh yeah.
And what's funny is like they got him down on the ground and they basically sliced him through.
Somebody
know,
said it's kind of a horror,
It
but
is.
but funny and entertaining.
And he's like, no, wait.
Oh,
Oh,
I can.
All right,
it's
I'm gonna
gore. It's
watch
got
it.
some gore to it too.
Okay, well I'll have
But
to
it's
watch it by
just
myself.
funny the way.
Keely hates watching that gory stuff. And
It's
so
not
I always
like-
give her crap.
They can't watch that kind of stuff.
Oh, she won't.
No.
I mean, it's not like putrid guts out gore, but
Yeah.
I mean, you see some guts hanging here and there.
Okay.
You know.
Anybody? I don't know if I told you. Maybe I did the last time, but I started watching. Not This Is Us, but The Last of Us. Cause
Oh,
you're
yeah.
watching This Is Us.
Last of
This Is Us.
I love
The Last of Us, and season 1 was fantastic, and I
Yeah.
started season 2, and I got to the second episode, and I was like, you gotta be kidding
Oh
me.
my God, that.
And now I'm like on the third or fourth episode. I think they finally got to 4. I watched it 2 nights ago. And have you seen that one?
Oh yeah, I'm up to date.
Oh, you're up to date.
So you saw the scene with the big girl.
Yeah, and the scene where those people are hanging.
Oh yeah.
And I was just like, whoa.
So that's about.
Okay.
Remember the gore level that. Maybe.
Okay.
It's. I mean, like I said, it's.
But yeah,
Boston's dark. And,
I'm pretty stoked. I think where they're going with this, it's gonna get crazy here in the next couple of episodes.
which
on
one?
Last of Us.
I just hate that the freaking dude stuff.
I
That
know.
just. Because now the dynamic has really
It's
changed.
completely different. But the show's still decent. Man, when they were in
Interesting.
that subway tunnel,
Oh.
I was like,
I haven't
Those
seen
freaking-
the show, so I
Those
don't know.
freaking clickers, man.
you haven't? Yeah, I know.
I
That's
love
the thing.
HBO.
Oh,
I mean, it's.
I only have it because I have AT&T.
It's like, and
I
I
wouldn't pay for
give
it,
it up
that's
for
for
the
sure.
girl that the main girl.
Yeah.
I forget her name. You know, she's a Game of Thrones, the little girl that
Yeah,
that-
yeah.
that dies in the eye. But her
Who's her?
her facial expression when she's like fear.
Oh,
she really does a
Dude,
good
she's a-
job.
And when she sang that song and played the guitar,
Oh my God!
I was like, impressive.
I almost teared up.
I was impressed, dude. I was like, the show is good, and based off a video game blows my mind, but it's good.
I've never played the video game.
Me neither.
I don't know nothing about the video game.
Me neither.
But
Me neither.
it has a good premise behind it.
Yeah.
Although I didn't know
Dude,
that happened because everybody freaked out about
the
it.
dude in the kitchen.
Oh yeah.
The kitchen dude. The dude in the kitchen.
End of season 1.
No.
Oh yeah, that kitchen.
His junk.
I thought we were talking about the other kitchen.
No, with
Yeah.
junk, everything.
Yeah.
And I was just like, whoa, hello.
Oh, they do that on HBO. Do you watch
Oh, yeah.
the Righteous Gemstones?
No.
Oh, you should. It's super sacrilegious, but it is probably the funniest show on television.
I just like the fact that when he done the whole pan thing.
Yeah.
And then he, went back and he
Tells
came
the
back,
story
and
that
the
guy
dude's
was
like,
just like, let's go.
and those, I ain't quite figured out those folks yet.
The
Scar
The
people.
Scar people? I haven't either.
I mean, that's pretty Joker.
That's why I think it's coming.
Because that's the first thing I thought of when I first saw him was the Joker.
Yeah.
The
But it's weird because it's like the Scar like this.
I can fuck up.
Oh, does it go
Yeah,
that
it
way?
comes right there to the. Because that's always reminded me of Jack Nicholson's Joker.
Yeah.
Because his was, more cut looking. But yeah, it's an interesting show.
Very.
I got a toy.
You got a toy. UFC. I've seen those. I like the little.
First
Is that
time
a,
I've seen it.
punching bag?
First time I've seen them.
All right, who you gonna get?
I don't know.
Anderson
There's
Silva.
2 rares.
He's not even a UFC fighter.
But I will say this: that is literally the coolest, most representative
Rubberized.
packaging
Oh yeah, I like that.
that it, in other words, it fits.
He's guessing that it comes apart that way.
You can see the
I'm
scene.
trying to
think you're
remember.
supposed to punch
So I'm gonna see if there's a. Okay, let me get before I see the figure. Yeah, there we go. I think the figure's in the bag anyway. Let's take a
Who
look.
can it be?
Alright,
Who can it be now?
so John Jones is a rare.
A lot of fighters.
Charles.
You got a Conor McGregor in there.
That one I would love to get.
There's a regular.
Amanda Nunes.
There's a regular John Jones.
Yeah. But there's only
Don't
two
drink
rares.
Kool-Aid. Oh, wait, that's Jim.
That's Jim Jones.
But yeah. Yeah, Connor would be cool to get. Amanda Nunes, I like watching her fight.
The John Jones would be cool, even if you get that one or that one.
Oh, why is Jared calling you? Hello.
How many people are there?
That's cool, Christina. He's Troy Baker.
So if I get there, I'd be 21, so that's 42. I thought you said 64 yesterday.
Oh, that's Jared.
Yeah.
It's another cool thing I like about these. You build an octagon.
Oh, that's cool. It's like a little base.
Oh, cage match.
I think I know who I got.
Did it spoil it?
I think it did. Little
Nice.
hologram.
Yeah.
Well, I may head over there here in a sec.
So yeah, you.
Yeah,
And
it's gonna be an octagon.
yeah, and each
Oh,
figure
so
has
you
a piece.
build it, that little- yeah, that's cool.
Where'd you come in at upstairs?
What is that?
All right.
I don't know. Oh, I bet that's a ring top. Is that a ring top? It's bad.
I don't know.
See how it goes. There's like zero instructions. At first, I thought it might fit on top of these, like a.
That's what I know, man.
Not bad.
It's a hockey club.
Looks
All
like
right,
it.
I'll be there
I
in
mean,
a minute.
it looks like a.
All right, bye.
It looks like a thing that would
All
have
right.
went on top of the
I got a skedaddle.
Got a skedaddle. Where you headed?
GameStop.
GameStop. What's that?
They're already letting people line up downstairs.
There's 20-something people already in line, and everybody gets two. And that's 40.
How many they got?
49.
What is it, Pokemon?
Yeah.
Ah,
Pokemon.
go over to
Pokemon.
the one on right now. They don't open until noon.
Oh, they don't open till noon?
Yeah, I was there for the last release. There was nobody there.
Really?
That's because they're all over here for the.
All right, I'll see you.
Good luck.
Bye. Bye now. You have fun.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know either. Does it go on this?
Not that I can see. No instructions.
No. Just a little red thing. It doesn't go on anything.
See, I figured it when I first saw it. I was thinking of you know those the
Yeah, the
toppers.
turnbuckle thing.
Yeah,
That's all I figured.
but there's no hole. There's no.
Yeah. I mean, a little bit of a texture. A little
Yeah.
circular texture.
Yeah,
Well,
there's the.
you know, maybe it popped out or something. Or
I think that's pretty cool though that you can actually build
built an octagon.
build a little octagon to go with it. I mean,
I don't know. Well, there goes that.
Yahtzee. I don't know either, but I will say that's cool to actually have the little
Let me get my glasses out.
punchy bag. That's on the back of the card. I do like the little hologram card though. That's pretty cool. Straw weight. Straw weight means you're little.
Nerd alert, there are no G.I. Joes around here either.
Nope. We are G.I. Joe Core.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. It's a twist lock.
Yeah. Cool.
I didn't even recognize that special. Yeah.
I'm going to see if I can figure out what that is.
Yes. I think each fighter has something different. I think, but I'm actually surprised that there's not a lot of the. I would have figured if they'd done something like this, who made this PMI Kids World. Uh, since it's got the UFC license, I would have figured there'd been some more of the the more like Ronda Rousey. I mean, she's not fighting anymore, but I would have figured they would have her in there. But 14 fighters. I guess I need to go online and see if there's any kind of cheat codes.
Yeah.
I'm not ashamed to use cheat codes. I'm not ashamed. By no means.
Oh, I found the going to be on my toy hunt video, but the Super 7 Universal Monsters, little mystery figures. They're showing up at Walmart now.
Who are they?
Yeah.
Ooh.
If you
Because those would
go,
be
go to Cleveland tomorrow, you'll find them.
the main the one
they were new.
downtown or Treasury.
I think it was one on bypass. One out by your house.
Oh, Treasury.
Yeah, and they're also new to Milwaukee.
Well. Yeah, those I haven't those. You can't go wrong with the Universal Monsters.
Yeah, and I think they're $14 or $15. So it's not like a usual Super 7 figure that's $20.
Right.
Although it's basically
Now,
a reaction figure.
so,
It's in a little box.
but they're mini. They're mysteries.
Yeah.
How big are they?
3 3/4.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, they're reaction figures. They're just blind box.
Oh, okay. So it's not like the actual like the Funko mystery. It's
No,
more like
no,
an action
no.
figure
It's Super
mystery.
7.
Okay. I don't know. I don't have anything Super 7 at all. So I guess I could pull this back up here, and then Jared, you can move over if you want to. That way, it's you have the adult seat.
All right. I'll switch over.
Since Matthias chose Pokemon over his friends,
I know.
I would never, Jared. I would never choose a toy.
I would never abandon you over Pokemon.
I would not abandon you over a toy. So Matthias, you're a traitor.
Well, there's like the box for it.
Yeah, what stickers they got?
I'm trying to find
Since
it.
I haven't, since your video's not up on it yet.
No. Well, there's like Christmas versions of.
Okay, so it sort of has that, not Miko,
It's the old Kenner style.
Kenner style thing.
5 POA.
Okay, I got you. I see they now.
Like that.
Okay, I got you.
But it won't be on a card. It's just on a box.
But you don't know which one you're going to get.
Yeah, they're all blind box.
Are they color or black and white?
Black and white.
Ooh. See, that's what they need to do. I think they've done them before. Funko's done some Mr. Minis with the Universal Monsters before, I think.
Seems like it.
Dude, I have fell in love with the freaking Electric State Minis.
Those are cool. I like
They're
that movie.
so cool.
I really like
It
that
was a
movie.
good movie.
I enjoyed it.
I think if you make it past the first 30 minutes of it,
Yeah,
it
was
gets
a little,
better.
It was a little slow, but once you get to the robot land or whatever, it's good.
Yes, and I mean, yeah, it was really good, and it's curious too because now that I'm watching the Bondsman, it makes me wonder if they're going to need Bondsman toys. I wish.
So this is like the RIPD and
Yeah. I mean, he's basically a real life bondsman that gets killed, sent to hell, and they send him back, and now he's collecting demons that escape.
wasn't there kind of a comedy? Kevin Smith did a show like that years ago. It only lasted like a season, but it was basically
What's that?
I don't remember what it was called, but I know
Oh,
he did a. He wasn't in it, but he like wrote and produced it and everything.
Vaguely know what you're talking
Seems like it
about.
was on the CW or something like that.
CW. GameStops, yeah,
Yeah,
I like going to
GameStop.
GameStops.
Depends on which GameStop you go to around here.
They're hit and miss.
But like the one in the mall lately has been stacked.
Oh yeah. Well, I firmly believe that anything that's in a mall, other than a box lunch or a hot topic, is going to have, a GameStop in a mall. I think is going to get priority
Probably.
to a
They
certain
got a
degree.
lot more foot traffic.
But it's also based on the store sales too.
Yeah.
And if you're in a mall, you should get more
Yeah.
sales. Where's Jack's at around here? You
Around
always
here.
well, you always
Well,
come
this is
with
the one in
Jack's.
Collegedale.
Oh, okay.
Then there's
okay.
one right off of 153 over there.
Okay, so they haven't made one in this vicinity
Not
yet.
in the closest one's right off 153.
I've been wanting to try their BLT. I'm a huge BLT
There's
fan.
one in Cleveland.
I know, but
It's out of the way though.
I just saw the billboard this morning and I was like, oh,
Let's see. There's another one out in East Ridge, but just about to the tunnel.
yeah, it's the one in Cleveland still does a really good job.
That was short.
Oh well, I'll get it when we leave.
We'll pick it up later. We promise. We're not litter bugs.
No, by no means.
Anybody that goes through and cleans up the Hot Wheels section every day.
Jeez. And you know the crazy
Reaper, thank you. Thank you, Hockey Town. That's called
thing? Oh
Reaper.
yes, Reaper. I'm trying to think of it. No, that was a movie. Priest.
Yeah. That was the show too. Wasn't it?
Well, the movie.
No, that was Preacher. I'm thinking.
Yeah, you're thinking Preacher, but Priest was the one that had the
Vision.
dude. Yes, and the dude from the Riddick movies about the vampires.
Yeah.
The hive.
Yeah.
Neighborhood Watch.
What's that? Sinners is supposed to be pretty good.
I haven't seen.
Has Michael B. Jordan in it?
I haven't seen. No, I don't know much about that one.
Yeah, it's a vampire movie. It's like in the South.
I was watching.
Like, I guess it's the Depression era or something.
They're doing like I saw an advertisement last night for The Conjuring: The Last Rite.
I haven't seen any of the Conjuring movies.
I'm sorry. I mean, horror movies don't bother me. They never bother me at all. But
There's a new Final Destination.
wait, what?
There's a new Final
They're doing
Destination.
another one of those. Those to me, I like the Final Destination movies
Yeah.
because it always makes you think, holy crap.
It's like Final Destination Bloodlines, I think it's called. So it's like
That'd
The-
be what
the-
the sixth one.
the
Or-
children of all the ones from the original one or something like that. I don't know. I haven't figured out what it is.
I think the one scene out of the best one was I can't remember if it might have been one or two, the log truck, the interstate,
Best two.
that whole
That's the-
highway scene.
They actually have a truck going around, a log truck that's advertising Final Destination.
Well, the thing about it is, in our area, we have log trucks
I
everywhere.
see them all the time, and I avoid them like the plague because of that.
Dude, I was going down. So I for work, I went down to Atlanta Wednesday and Thursday. So
Uh-huh.
that was fun trips. Fighting Atlanta traffic, 2 days in a row.
Woohoo.
But on the way down, you've seen the doubles, the semi truck doubles.
Oh yeah.
Dude, this dude center lane was like this,
Oh boy.
and I'm sitting there like behind him. I was like, this just has bad news, written all over it, because it wasn't like gentle one time. It literally, he was half laning it, and I'm like,
Nope.
I gotta get around this dude.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, and that was so. As soon as I punched it, and I was going around him, and then I'm going, here he comes over, and I'm like, I'm hitting the rumble strips. I get around, I'm just like, and there's other trucks around him. I'm like, surely to God, these other truck drivers are going, hey, dude,
You're all over
you
the
seem to
place.
be swerving a little bit. You need to pull over. Just saying. Just saying. And then making the trip to Nashville Monday,
How long you over there?
11 days.
So no stream next weekend?
No, you
Ah.
got the weekend off.
I'll
you
be
do
out of town the next one.
You can do some yard work. Prep
Okay.
for your out of town.
Dude, I was mowing the yard Tuesday. Just about done. Had like 3 more passes left to go. Wow. All right.
Come on in.
And the blade falls off the lawnmower. The bolt holding it in broke. Like, you gotta be kidding me. So I gotta go to Tractor Supply today and see if we can find me a bolt.
Oh my lord.
Put the blade back on.
Now you have that one uneven spot that'll grow twice as much.
Well, I finished. I went and grabbed the weed eater, knocked it down.
Oh my God, that's
It wasn't that big, so
it never but that's usually the way it works,
Mhm.
And
at least it didn't do it when I first started. Then I would have been really mad.
yeah, because at least gave you another week.
Yeah, it gave me a week to get it fixed.
Yeah, I don't know. That's
Luckily, I didn't lose a foot.
push mower.
Yes.
Oh snap! That's no bueno.
No.
That's no bueno. That's no bueno. Yeah, so since I'm gonna be gone, and I've got stuff packed up in the car, and
You got your blockies and your
got some
Lego.
Legos. I got some action figures in there, so I'm just gonna
Good deal.
spend some time in the hotel,
Hopefully-
play with some toys.
My Lego comes in today.
Which one?
I ordered a bunch of Star Wars Legos for May 4th to get the promotional thing. and
Okay.
everything. UPS has lost it. Now, I finally got a notification this morning after they told me yesterday that they had lost it. So I filed a claim and everything, and all of a sudden, hey, we found it. It's in Atlanta for some reason. So they say it's going to be delivered today. We'll see.
How many did you get?
It was like I ordered 3 sets and then got 2 free things. So it was 5 Lego sets.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm still that whole freaking Star Wars Lego set for freaking $60.
That's
You know-
one of the things I got. It's actually pretty. I've seen it in person. They had it at Brick's Minifigs last weekend. It was sweet looking.
It's just like the Marvel one though, for what you're getting.
Yeah.
When you look at the prices of other sets, like
Yeah.
Hogwarts
Mhm.
castles,
Yeah.
the price point of what you're getting, I mean, face it, you're getting, I could
Yeah.
3D print the same damn sign.
Oh yeah, you could.
And I don't know. I mean,
We had an earthquake today.
really?
No, didn't know that. Didn't feel it. 4.1.
Where?
That's not too bad. I've only ever felt one earthquake. That was
I bet it was on the West
Me-
Coast or the West
could
Coast.
be.
West Tennessee, middle to west.
It was one morning. I was
Terrible.
sitting in. Wow, that's not far from here.
Yeah, but we wouldn't
No.
feel a 4.1 down in Chattanooga
Probably not 4.1.
because you got the mountains and everything. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was one morning and everything started shaking. I got up and looked out over a balcony, just like a truck going by or something. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning.
The only one I ever been through was when I was in Okinawa. Of course, Asia, Japan, and all that. They're always getting tremors and this and that. That one was pretty neat because you could actually, feel it, but it wasn't nothing like a big, massive one. It was felt in Greenville.
Wow. Guess I slept through it.
Yeah. Well, like I said, because Maryville, I mean, you're talking a couple hours
Marcus.
away. And like I said, you got the mountains and everything. And I don't know how mountains would maybe absorb. If you had a mountain in
Yeah.
between you.
Well, usually the mountain is somewhere along the plate line.
Right.
I don't know which side of the plate we would have been on.
If they felt it in Greenville,
Yeah.
904. See, Cisco, they felt it in Greenville. It's probably
904
on the
AM.
other. You know,
Well, we should have been sitting here when it happened,
yeah.
because that was just 30 minutes ago. But no, we didn't feel it.
Nope. I didn't see Twitter pop up. So
No.
yeah, that's crazy. Mother Nature, man. Mother Nature. She don't play.
See, Cisco?
She don't play at all.
No.
And you can't win. I don't care what the movie Geostorm does. You can't win against Mother Nature.
I watched that the other night. That was such a bad movie. Oh, literally, it was on, and I don't think I watched it at all. I think I was playing on my phone the whole time.
Uh, what about Greenland?
What
Did you
about
like that?
Greenland?
Did you like that movie?
I haven't seen Greenland.
You haven't seen Greenland?
No.
Got Gerard Butler in it.
Mm.
Oh, you need to watch Greenland.
I think I've seen it. What's that one about?
Asteroid hitting the Earth.
No, I haven't seen that one.
Oh yeah, you need to watch that.
All right.
It's decent.
Because he was in Geostorm, too.
Yeah, yeah, that
he
was.
didn't help it.
I think the thing that got me about Geostorm was the CG was good in
Yeah.
the space stuff.
Yeah.
But the whole ending, you know, the very end with the president.
Oh, yeah.
That was
The big chase through
that
Florida.
just blew me. I actually had
Why
a.
were you in Florida?
I was actually having a conversation with a guy named Jason. He does one of a kind custom 6 scale stuff. Me and him talked for probably over an hour on the way back from Atlanta yesterday or the day before yesterday, and he's just phenomenal on what he creates with these custom. He creates his own troopers, and
Mhm.
he's actually sending me a fog trooper.
It's a fog trooper.
He created it.
Is this a Star Wars trooper?
Yeah,
Or?
yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
I'll show you when we get down the stream.
Does he have high beams on his helmet?
He's actually creating another one. So he's creating 3 in the series, and the second one is he actually had a 3D modeler create a head sculpt that he designed,
Uh-huh.
and it's reminiscent of the creature from the Black Lagoon,
Cool.
but it's a Star Wars character
All right.
that is non-existent. He just created it.
Cool.
But we were talking a lot about industrial light and magic and physical effects and stuff like that. How even though we have CG, which CG does a great job, there's just a lot to be said
There's no
for
replacement
physical,
for practical effects.
yes, practical effects.
You watched the new season of Light and Magic?
I have not yet,
It's good stuff.
but it's just one of those things to where to have people physically create things. In a prime example, Luke Skywalker's lightsaber was out of plumbing parts.
Oh, it's a flash
You
handle.
know? Yeah, but it had plumbing parts to it
Yeah,
as
some
well.
of it is.
But it's just made from junk.
Obi-Wan's, the bottom of his pommel was a faucet
Yeah, and,
faucet handle.
and to me, that's what makes things so much more better.
We should do that. We should do the hardware store lightsaber challenge.
I actually saw one. I watched a video yesterday. And a dude did that,
Uh-huh.
but it's all out of PVC pipe.
Yeah,
And I was
I
like,
saw that one too.
But I don't know. To me, it's like, and that's the thing I loved about that conversation me and Jason was having was the fact that, you're talking about creating things and like that diorama that I built, like that 6 scale vehicle that I printed. And when you physically create something, it means more, when it comes to a movie.
Oh yeah.
Like I watched Attack of the Clones the other day. Just had it playing in the background. And I was watching it. Of course, you got the whole scene where Obi-Wan goes to Kamala or whatever, Camino, and you see all the clones and this and that.
Yeah.
And it's all CG. It's all, and there's no way you can do that with a practical effect.
That's something they were talking about in Light and Magic. They were talking about how they did all the clone troopers in CG, and everybody kept fighting with George Lucas about we can make the armor. We can do this. He's like, no. Like, kept going back and forth, and then like the executive producer guy's like, the only one that could ever talk to him, to George Lucas, and like George would actually listen. And he's like, we were sitting there talking about it. He's like, George says, we're doing the troopers in CG. It's the end of discussion. And it was never brought up again.
But you know, from a practical effect, it would be hard to do that
Yeah.
many, you know,
Yeah.
that many troopers.
Mm-hmm.
But it's one of those things to where when you go back and rewatch it, it got me to thinking about some of these other conversations we had about all the stuff like Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
Like the movie hit on the high spot. How cool would it be to actually go more in depth on the actual Order 60?
Order 66.
Yeah, and just in other words, don't put it in the small bubble. Expand that bubble.
Oh, yeah.
Because all those scenes where they all turn,
Oh, yeah.
they're really short.
Oh, yeah.
But I could also see
Well, they did that.
storylines.
They did that in the Bad Batch.
They did, but again, it's all the different factions of
Oh,
the
yeah.
troopers
Oh, yeah.
that have never been truly explored,
Yeah.
which was what I was hoping would happen in the Bad Batch, which you'd see more of the dynamics of all the different trooper factions, because there's a ton of trooper factions.
Oh, yeah.
Even though when you watch Attack of the Clones, they're all wearing white.
This is true.
So
I guess
where did-
that was just the first batch they had.
well, I noticed something when they first showed the whole clone thing. I saw a clone trooper I'd never seen before, which I thought was really, really a cool paint scheme. It was all white, but had a yellow stripe going down the right arm.
Yeah.
And had a little yellow around the helmet. That was it.
Yeah.
And I've never seen that
Which one was this?
Attack of the Clones in the movie. When
Okay.
Obi-Wan's there, they show him marching.
That's the thing. In Attack of the Clones, the colors and everything denoted rank.
Yes.
So that would have been I think a captain or a commander.
Yeah, you can definitely tell with somebody in charge because
Yeah.
he was in the front. But
And then later on, then they started doing the colors as by battalions and
see, that storyline.
Yeah.
That storyline that, I mean, and you don't got to do a flipping movie, do an animated.
Mhm.
You know? Like I said, I wish there was more to look forward to with the stuff we like with the wars. I mean, me and you can sit here and talk about all the different concepts of Star Wars that we've never
yeah, Matthias, that's what we were just talking about.
you'd have felt it if you'd have stayed, traitor.
Evidently,
get-
we were all sitting here, but we just didn't feel it.
Did you get your Pokemon cards?
I haven't opened yet.
Are you in line?
Speaking of Star Wars, have you started season 2 of Andor yet?
No,
Oh,
because
man.
I want to rewatch season 1 first, and that lets enough
Yeah.
build up.
Well, next week's the end of it.
Yes, so
This week's.
that's probably what I'm gonna do while I'm in the hotel room. Is I'll just
binge Andor.
I'll just watch it at night, and that'll give me something to do for the next 11 days at night. Watch Andor.
Oh,
You gave up, so
You
why'd
left
you
us?
even leave? God. Me and Jared, we would never do that to you, Matthias.
nah.
Just saying. We'd never leave you. You left us. Of course, you can come back.
We'll be done by the time he gets back.
Trailmater Off-Road Recovery. Ooh. Yep, that's right. One of the YouTube channels I'm subscribed to. Just got a notification. It means you got to turn on notifications.
Definitely.
That way you know when videos.
To both of us. Which, if you're new, you're probably subscribed. But
Believe it or not, you look at your analytics. Like I've got about 60, almost 60% of the people watch my videos aren't subscribed.
yeah, 60 to 70% of mine aren't subscribed.
I'm subscribed to like 400 channels.
Yeah,
It's
it's
insane.
ridiculous how many subscriptions
I get
have.
notifications all freaking day long.
What's up, Sal?
And I love the notifications because honest to God, if you don't have notifications on, you will not know if there's a new
Yep.
one. And like I'm really getting into the gaming channels now. Camino Gaming, watching him, freaking, oh my God, beautiful, beautiful OG or OD. It is his voice. It's so high pitched,
Okay.
but it's funny when he's. I mean, it's like. I mean, it's just a really high pitched
Okay.
voice, but he's really, a normal guy. It's just when he's doing his gaming videos, he always does a third camera so you can see him while
Yeah.
he's playing.
Yeah.
And sort of like Tim Martin, I watch him. He's a gamer down in Florida, and it still blows my mind that that's his job. He's
I
playing
know.
video games
I don't know
for
how these
YouTube.
people do YouTube full time.
I mean, he talks well now. T. Martin talks about it. He talks about the fact that he'll play video games all day long,
Yeah.
and it's not just one video game; it's multiple video games. And I sit there and I'm like, when I think about editing, not the shooting part, but the
Yeah.
editing part.
That's the time consuming thing.
I mean, now I know like Komodo Gaming, he has an editor.
Yeah.
So if you have an editor,
No big deal.
and he talks
Make
about
a lot of footage. Like here, you figure it out.
because he'll be playing the game and he'll go, hey editor, play that back again. And there'll be a little clip show up in the upper right corner of the rewind. But so I guess if and that may be the way to do it, but from my aspect of editing, phew,
Well, since I've changed my format to where I have the one big toy hunter movie, which if you watch, let me know. Are you liking this, or do I need to go back to
it's-
3 videos that are short? But man, it takes forever to edit those.
it does. I mean, literally by the time you upload the footage from your camera or your phone, get it in your software,
See, I do it all on the phone.
and see, I can. You and Kent does his all on the phone, and I can't do it. I just maybe it's just because I just like the big screen.
Yeah.
But then you have to like listen to it to make
Mhm.
sure because there's little tidbits that when you start something, you may be talking to somebody or this
Yeah.
or that, or you might be recording but you're delaying showing what you're looking at because there might be an announcement or something going
Exactly. Yeah.
on. But I mean it's a process.
And I'll be honest, I kind of am self-editing as I'm shooting.
I try that as well, and a lot of times it's like I try to leave myself a buffer sometimes.
Yeah.
But
That's probably the thing that takes me the longest is taking out the little buffers at the beginning and
yes,
the clips in between the transitions.
yes, and I don't know. It's like I tell people all the time. Like I said, I don't put a whole lot of special effects or nothing like that. I mean, heck, I hadn't hardly changed nothing in years just because.
There's no need for it.
I mean, it's not a full time job. It is
Exactly.
It's not a production. It's a normal person going out looking for freaking toys, and it is what it is. But I just can't comprehend if you're dropping 2-3 videos a day.
Good grief.
Yeah. And he'll admit like especially T Martin is if you're watching a video that he drops a day, it was probably shot like 3 weeks ago.
Mhm.
That's the way he does
Works
things.
ahead.
Yeah, because he'll go on vacation for like 2 weeks and he'll still have 2 or 3 videos every day.
Mhm.
And again, if that's what you're doing full time, 8 hours a day, then
Yes, normal Matthias.
uh, I I don't know, and it is a job, but truth be known, when you get to that point where
It's a
you're
very bad paying job.
Well, that's the thing, though. I mean, you take somebody like T. Martin. I think he's got like 5 million subscribers,
Yeah,
and he averages, you know,
I do not.
5-figure views every day.
Yeah, you make a lot of money.
You know, now you're making a living.
Yeah,
You know, but
like I'm finally getting my. I want to say it's either my first or second check of the year.
yeah,
Maybe this
mean,
month.
my whole goal with this whole thing was to be self-sufficient with the hobby.
Hmm.
As long as it can be semi-self, and right now it's not fully self-sufficient, but
Yeah,
there's okay. It buys some toys.
yeah.
You know, but
I'll get enough money I can buy 3 or 4 figures.
yeah, but it's not
But,
like,
but that's like it takes me 3 or 4 months to earn that much money.
and it's so funny too because people are like, you know, and I tell anybody, you know,
Good.
connect. I know. Well, I got a whiff of that too. Makes me wonder if they're cooking over in Firehouse. Uh, I,
They
I,
might be this
I
place.
tell people, you know, hey, you know, if you want to do YouTube channel, you go right ahead. But if you're expecting to get freaking where you can quit your job,
Yeah.
you're gonna get your feelings hurt.
Odds are you're not gonna make it.
Nah,
I mean, actually, I've been doing this. It'll be 3 years next month,
yeah,
and I barely have any subscribers.
dude, I'm like 8 years,
Yeah.
and just, you know,
Like in the last year, I think I've picked up maybe 200 subscribers,
yeah.
which is pathetic. I
That's
mean, truly, I saw that number. I'm like, really? That's all? That's so
that's
sad.
but then when you look at your analytics, you're like, well, where's all these people? You know,
Yeah,
but I just enjoy making the videos.
yeah.
I said this
I try not to
long.
worry about it too much.
I
It
said
does
this.
get frustrating sometimes, though.
I said this a long time ago. I mean, if I get to the point
Wow,
to
this person
where
can drive.
I thought it was Matthias there for a minute, but not. Uh, another one of them overcompensating big trucks that they
Yep,
don't know how to drive.
yep.
But I always said if they ever get to the point to where it's a job, then
Yeah,
I'm quitting.
yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
doing it
yeah.
anymore because I already got a job and it stresses me out enough. I don't need anything else to stress me out.
Yeah, that's kind of why I went to the one video a week.
Oh,
I'm like,
Greenback earthquake expected 4.1.
all right.
News Channel 9 just posted.
Woohoo. None of us felt the thing.
I know this is gonna sound bad. I don't know. That's a grandpa driving.
Yeah.
I think it's grandpa.
I'm not sure.
Oh, she just woke up.
Yeah, no, it ain't.
Oh, it's so freaking. I can't remember what it was. Somebody said something. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, and to me, it's like it's like the way the algorithm works.
The algorithm hates me.
So, but here's the thing: like, if you throw any kind of uh,
If you change up
content,
your schedule
any
or anything, it
well,
kills you.
the content, if you actually like, say for instance, you know, you're 100% toy hunter,
Yeah,
you'll do great. But if you do a toy hunt unboxing, when I
yeah,
do like 3D print, blah blah blah,
yeah,
it
yeah,
totally jacks up the algorithm.
Yep.
To where basically you suck.
yeah. Like I'll do toy hunts, then I'll throw a review up, and the review doesn't do very well. So the next 3 or 4 toy hunt videos don't do.
But I put them on there just because
It's fine.
I enjoy doing them.
Yeah,
You know, because let me tell you something. If I didn't enjoy toy hunting or 3D printing or cosplay or diorama building or figure reviews, you guys wouldn't see none of it if I didn't
yeah,
enjoy it.
yeah,
Because, and I do enjoy it. A lot of times I'll get a wild hair in my butt and I'll be like, oh, well, like this next coming 11 day. I don't know how much actual toy hunting I'll be able to do.
yeah.
So I'm planning on some hotel stuff.
Yeah.
You know, do some, you know, Lego stuff, do an action figure, may
Mhm.
take some Joy Toy stuff with me.
That's
I
what
don't know.
I'm gonna be on vacation, so I'm like, I'm not gonna have anything. So there may not be a video in a couple of weeks because I'm like, I'm not gonna be going anywhere.
Yeah.
I've done video. I'm going to Disney World, and I've done videos where I've done a tour of Disney World and stuff, and nobody watches it. I'm like, it's
Oh,
go around Galaxy's Edge, showing off all the stuff they got there. And I watched it. Well, okay, you watched it.
it was still good.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun. I
I've
enjoyed
never
it.
been to Galaxy Edge.
But
I will say this though, anytime I see anybody that I subscribe to that has a Galaxy Edge video, like Hyper Channel, I watch it because I don't know if I'll ever get there. I don't know. I can't
you need to
predict
go,
it.
man. You need to go.
Dude,
It's fun.
I'm just now thinking about taking some PTO. I mean, the last
You don't ever take vacation.
dude, the last job I had before this one, I worked
I
there
know.
for like 12 years. I took like 3 weeks of PTO in 12 years.
That's on you, man.
It's all on me. It is. I mean, I can't help it.
Keep at it, Timo.
Oh yeah, I like watching John. I like John. John's funny. He does all kinds of neat little things. I will say this though, that I do have a video that I'm gonna shoot this weekend. Probably drop it on Friday,
Uh-huh.
just so y'all know. Because I got a pre-planned some videos
Yeah,
because I'm gonna be out of town.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reveal my custom Roman
That does not sound good, dude. You are missing big time.
gladiator diorama.
Oh. That's the one you were talking about last week?
Yes.
Cool.
I'm gonna do an actual review on it. I'm gonna show everybody. No one's seen it yet. I hadn't posted any pictures.
I've seen it.
But you haven't seen the latest
I
picture.
haven't seen it finished, but I've seen the work in progress.
I almost thought about weathering it, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to
Alright,
leave it sort of
alright.
clean for now and mess around with it, and then maybe if I want to change it up, do a little weathering there. There's a couple more pieces that I want to add to it, but again, that may be something I do later. But yeah, that's what's gonna be coming this week. I'm super excited about it because I did not make this for nobody. This is mine. This is something that I've been wanting to have a decent size uh, Roman style diorama that I can take photos with the Mythic Legion, Joy Toy figures, just something that I could just put in one spot, leave it there. And I'm actually thinking about creating its own lighting system that is permanent.
Wow.
That's what I'm thinking because I actually have a photo booth
Uh-huh.
that has LED lights in it.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about retrofitting the diorama into
Oh, that'd be cool.
the photo booth. So that way it's like,
I've got one of those little light box things, like a curved thing, and bring light up at the top.
yeah. So I don't know. That may be something that I think about in the future. But anywho, I think we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, I think we've yacked enough.
Yeah.
Thought we were stopping at 9:30.
Yeah, you know. We're not like Matthias. We don't
Good thing I
bail.
didn't text Kate.
Yeah, we gotta aggravate Matthias as much as we can. You know. I mean, it's just that's what we do. We bust on people. So yeah. So you got some videos coming out this week.
I will have my weekly toy hunt on Monday. It's going to be a long one. I'm going to be about an hour long. So
Oh, damn.
pop some popcorn, get your beverage when you're in there.
No.
But I found a lot of cool stuff this week. Keep finding new stuff. I'm surprised,
It's
but
like
it's actually new stuff showing up.
I've actually seen some. Well, prime example.
Yeah, those.
You know, this totally freaked me out because it wasn't even around the toy.
Yeah,
I just turned around and thought, what is that? We got to
Well,
see.
I've seen them on end caps and over close to the collector section.
When I first saw it, I thought it was a little Bluetooth speaker.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
That's what but you're right. It's like little bitty things.
Yeah.
You know, like wait, what?
Well, there's not a lot lately. They have like the collector section, but then there's like little satellite spots.
Yes.
Just kind of tucked away everywhere.
And you're just like, like I went to the store this morning, 0 Hot Wheels.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like pegs were empty. I looked over to my left. They took everything off the pegs,
Uh-huh.
dumped them in a big crate.
Oh yeah,
So that tells me that they may be thinking about doing a reset.
yeah. A lot of them have been doing inventory the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So
And there are
Oh,
some
that's been
there are
changing.
some stuff that hit some pretty decent clearance deals.
yeah, I found some deals.
But yeah, again, Terry Smith unboxing live.
Hot toys.
Tech from Terry. Terry is awesome. Terry Smith. I've actually met him before. He's up in well, he used to be up in Carolinas, but really cool. He actually worked doing photography for Sideshow and Hot Toys.
Oh, cool. Oh, I know Terry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah,
During COVID, had the really long Jesus hair.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Terry's awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, he does the whole posing thing. And,
Uh-huh.
it's been a while since I've seen him do a posing video, but
He's been in some live streams before.
yes. But anyway, we're gonna head out and I'm gonna go over to the in-laws' house. We're doing Mother's Day for my
Ah.
mother-in-law over today.
We're doing that tomorrow. Kate's making brunch for everybody.
So yeah, that's for all you mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day.
In a good way.
All of you sons out there and daughters out there, you know,
Call your mom. She
Yeah.
loves you. She misses you.
appreciate your. So I'm gonna give some wisdom here. All right. As a man that is in the third quarter, I'm a son
Uh-huh.
and I'm a father, and I'm a grandfather, and I'm a great grandfather. Here's the wisdom that I think everybody should take from this. Your parents, your mom and your dad, but we're going to concentrate on mom. Because let's face it, mom is really the one that runs the show. Dad may think he runs the show, he doesn't.
Only when mom allows it.
All of us have dealt with motherly advice.
Mhm.
You know? Whether you like it or not, your mom is your mom, and she deserves your respect. Period. There is no question. And whether you're 5 years old or 50 years old, your mother will always treat you as her child.
Oh, yes.
And she will always have your best interest for you. And sometimes you're going to hear things you don't want to hear. It doesn't mean that you're being treated like a child. It just means you need to shut the hell up and listen. Sometimes. You know, we all do.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I mean, my mother-in-law, she's my mom. You know, because my mom's passed, so you know, my mother-in-law I've always considered like my mom. I cherish hearing what she has to say. You know, and she makes awesome cookies. You know, but you know, when it comes to your parents, you only get one set. They're not gonna be here forever. Cherish the moments, enjoy the moments, and sometimes just shut the hell up and listen. Just say it. You know.
There you go.
So there you. That's it. Check out Jared. Check out me.
New video
And
Monday.
Matthias, we still love you, man. Even though you deserted us for a stupid Pokemon card that you
Yeah.
didn't even get. All right, guys.
No stream next weekend.
Nope. I may do
I-
one from the hotel, so
Yeah.
maybe Saturday night or
There
something.
you
I
go.
don't know.
I won't be around Memorial Day weekend, so
I'll be around
it'll be a few weeks before you see me.
because I need to go over to Rick's Mini Field
Yeah,
to
gotta
get the
check that out.
Memorial Day,
Yeah.
get the Helix.
Keep an eye on both our channels. We'll probably be doing something about the custom printed and made Iwo Jima
Yes.
Lego sets that Brick and Minifigs here in Chattanooga is going to be doing.
You know the only thing I figured out about this? I know what this is for.
Uh-huh.
Can out. I ain't quite figured that out. What's that's a sweat hole?
That's what I was thinking, but I mean, you got a hole on the bottom, so what's the point of that?
I don't know. I
Maybe.
don't know.
Anyways,
Anyway,
bye everybody.
talk to y'all later. Bye.